Hello! I'm finally back. And I have... well, not everything I need to beat Dracula, but I think I can beat him. However, I am going to pull all the stops in fighting Dracula. I did some upgrading, as in I have more passive abilities. Why are you still alive? Oh, hey. Do they keep teleporting inside of the wall? Okay. Now I heal. Potions. Blood. Let's go. Into Dracula's castle. I expect not to get any of this back unless I, for some reason, have my abilities. My... what? Travel to Shadow Realm. Unless I, for some reason, still have the blood key. Okay, so I have to stay in it. That's what the center mound looked like before. That mess down there.
Footsteps. An uncommon sound in my timeless domain.
Ooh, cool. I suddenly feel like I'm gonna lose everything.
The scent of power, unmistakably mine. Thank you for returning it to me.
Oh.
Run, little weakling.
He's the worst kind of opponent, and I cannot retreat.
Kneel to my dominion.
Yeah, he is the worst kind of opponent for me. Because he runs around like a lunatic.
Death is not the end.
Oh, I appear right here and I still have everything. Well, then in we go again. We're counting the number of deaths this time.
An uninvited guest. Welcome to my realm of eternal night. My blood pulses within you. No matter. It will only serve my victorious return.
Drat, he follows.
There is no escape.
Follows me around. And bolts off whenever he... use this.
Run, little whelpling.
Ow. Okay.
On your knees.
He is a difficult opponent. That is death number 2.
This is what it means to be king. I am the ghost of years. Speak of your doom.
Again. Found the set of abilities. Well, no. I still don't like the ultimate, but there isn't a better ultimate.
Welcome to my realm of eternal night.
Unless this one might be better. But the only reason I use this ultimate is for the shield ability.
My blood pulses within you. No matter. It will only serve my victorious return. There is no escape from your fate.
How'd he hit me there?
The heartbeat of your doom. Run, little whelpling.
Ow. That time I dodged in the wrong direction. That time I dodged too soon.
Delicious bloodshed.
I forgot to dodge.
You will learn to obey. A vortex of blood where all things end.
Ow.
Fleeing will not save you. Grovel before sheep. You are a shadow, an imitation. This is what it means to be king. In the end, my power
Back to
reigns
phase
supreme.
2. Where'd he go? His aim is awful.
Embrace your demise. Believe on your inevitable demise. There is no escape from your fate.
Ow.
Within the mist unseen. The ground beats sanguine tears.
Jet, I've got to dodge in the right direction.
You will. The ground weeps sanguine tears. In the night, my power reigns supreme. This is the end! On your knees. Feel the blood
You
storm.
first. Ow. Actually, thanks.
Darkness that devours all. Fresh blood.
I forgot to dodge again.
Behold the might of a king. This is the end. Flee from your inevitable demise. No mercy.
Try it.
Darkness comes to clean.
Where'd he go?
Feel the
Nope.
blood storm's tide.
I messed up. I messed up again.
Die for your king. Ground weeps sanguine tears.
Where'd he go?
Grovel before your king. This is the... No! Impossible!
Phase 3.
Defeated by my own power. There could be no other way.
He's really struggling.
Taste of knowledge.
Oh, In this place between worlds, you can feel the whispers at your back. A presence from the Shadow Realm. A surge of power that heralds its champion into Verdoria. A destiny meant for Dracula. Now inherited by you. Go forth, Larry. Emerge victorious. Going home. I won. I beat Dracula in a half hour.
Yet another accomplishment.
Well, you know what that means? Time to read all of the descriptions from Act 4. I hope you are ready. Oh yeah. Never mind, let's go fight this guy. I haven't actually fought him yet. At all, so I might as well. Let's quickly put some things away so that I have a bit more room. I am going to get rid of that blasted throne. And this necklace, it's a pain in the butt. I wouldn't even keep the necklaces. Let's see. Okay, now he's just far. Which way, la 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 la. Which way, la 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 la. He is close. He is very close. Potions, because I might as well just overpower him at this point. Oh, there he is.
No monster shall escape my justice. I'll cut you down. Ancestors, guide each strike.
Yeah.
My resolve is unshakable. Trembles under a Belmont's might. Evil dies today.
Yeah.
Have at you. By the knee, Belmont. Embrace the flames, foul creature. This is a Belmont's duty. Destroy the enemies of good. I call on the holy wrath of my ancestors.
Oh, hey. So long as he doesn't use the ultimate more than once,
By my
we'll be
honor,
good.
there will be vengeance. Prepare for your end. My blades are guided by purpose. I vanquish the darkness. Destroy the enemies of good. Back to the shadows, creature of the night. Crush the darkness.
This is actually a pretty interesting fight.
Even the strongest will be vanquished.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
I feel stronger.
I have beaten the mysterious hunter. Right. Yeah. Let's just fly to my castle at this point. Last flight before the end of days. I shall sit in my throne and read the final descriptions. Sir Magnus the Overseer, a fanatical servant of the Church of Luminescence, his blind faith in the light makes him the perfect candidate for Overseer of the Silver Mines. He is willing to look past the vile actions of the Church and even enforce them if it's in the interest of what he believes is the greater good. Even if it means doing something he might never condone, such as forced labor or exiling his beloved daughter. Oh! So he's the dad of the Frost Lady. This lady. I am not going to pronounce that. Formerly a traveling swordsman for hire, the good Baron earned his title of Grand whatever after winning a testing contest hosted by the Church of Luminescence. His abilities were so extraordinary, it's said that he can name the ingredients, their age, and their place of origin with only a sip of brew. Though his new position offers him all the worldly goods he could desire, those who know him well suspect he may miss the taste of blood on the tip of his blade most of all. The most dangerous of her kind and fiercely protective of her tribe, it's said that the Harpies are attracted to only the finest gemstones, and none has a sharper eye for quality than the matriarch herself, right. Wealthy folk are warned to keep their jewels out of sight if they dare travel outside the protection of Bright Haven. A dangerous spellcaster in tune with the more ephemeral qualities of nature. She speaks to the winds, which whisper for change, chaos, and destruction. However, she seems content to only massacre those who wander too close to her grove. Some say she is the oldest of the witches, but the truth is that nobody knows how or when those timeless creatures were born. A force of nature and a mockery of humanity, she is utterly beyond reason. Dr. Henry Blackbrew. Oh wait, that's the first... I just said that just cuz. Dr. Henry Blackbrew was once humankind's last hope against the forces of Dracula, before the Church of Luminescence came along. With their newly found faith and weapons of light, mankind turned on the Doctor for his sick methodology and pursuit of human evolution, declaring him an heretic. Banished alongside his students, he went on to found that group and began constructing a society in his image. With the help of a resource he refers to as Blood Type E, he's managed to maintain his youth and keep his twisted pursuit of progress alive for well over 800 years. This guy, the broken one, the trusted right hand of Dr. Henry Blackbrew, Voltra is responsible... I don't know if I pronounced the name right. Voltrata? I don't know. Is responsible for the maintenance and protection of the entire electrical pipeline of Gloomrot, providing the region with their much-needed energy supply. A stern professional and born leader, he operates with psychotic efficiency and has little emotional desire beyond keeping the Doctor's operation running smoothly. A true politician, he wormed his way to the top of the ranks of the Church of Luminescence with cold, calculated social grace. Few can match his power and dedication to the light short of Solaris, the Immaculate himself, and none within the church would dare contradict his word. A creature whose story has long since been lost to the ages, though not without remembrance to some few legendary creatures that were once men. One cannot help but wonder what strange corruption has taken root in this land. The mysterious vampire hunter has arrived from lands unknown on a fervent mission to cut down anything that they might deem a threat to mankind. Monster and vampire alike will find themselves the target of this stranger's ire, and even worse, on the wrong end of the exotic stranger's unique battle whip. An intriguing tool of war. She was once a human baroness, part of an affluent noble family from before the Great War. Always hungry for power, ambitious, and utterly without moral tethers. She saw the rise of Dracula and his legions as an opportunity to surpass her human limitations and become something greater. Impressed with her utter depravity, Dracula granted the Baroness's wish. She now serves as a vicious general of the Legion of Nectrom. I don't know. I don't pronounce names very well. I can pronounce this one. Gore Crusher the Behemoth. Once a loyal warrior in the Legion of Dracula, so dedicated was his fanaticism that upon Dracula's death to the hands of the Church of Luminescence, the warrior severed his shield-bearing arm in an act of shame. In a delirious haze, he wandered into the wilderness of the cursed forest, expecting to die. The corruption within gave him not death, however, but something much worse. That's a sad tale. A legendary vampire from the age of Dracula, who was reawakened by the call of the immortal king. Known for his ferocity on the battlefield against the forces of the church and rival vampire alike, he has more than earned his place as the knight champion of the Legion. His perseverance, his presence at the heart of Dracula's demise suggests that the operations are of vital importance to Dracula's plans. He's dead. Wait a minute. That just means he doesn't know where he is. A creature that was once one of Dracula's favorite pets. The monster mourned the death of its master in a blood-soaked vigil, enduring the toxic bloody rain that followed Dracula's death for 7 days and 7 nights. Unlike the many creatures that suffered under the rain, this one embraced the agony. Through its love and devotion for the tyrant king, it was able to embrace all of the hatred passed down through the downpour's curse and become the winged horror. A legendary paladin of light and the oldest living member of the Church of Luminescence. He has watched firsthand the descent of mankind with distaste. Oh, give me a second. He has watched firsthand the descent of mankind with disinterest, a pioneer from the age of heroes. He remembers the struggle of facing down Dracula's army until all hope was lost. He remembers finding the light. He remembers the satisfaction of lifting its holy blade to the immortal king and striking down the greatest evil the world has ever known. He yearns to return to the days where he knew glory. The culmination of Dr. Henry Blackbrew's brilliance, the monster was to be the next step of human evolution, the ultimate machine of war. It is as powerful as Black Brew could have ever desired, but proved impossible to control. His group has done everything it can to contain the monster, and they've been successful in doing so, for now. When Dracula fell centuries ago, it seemed like the Church of Luminescence had done the impossible. The death of the immortal king. However, in his final moments, Dracula enacted his final gambit and cast a cloud over the land. The blood rain that followed would plant the seed of Dracula's will across the realm, twisting it and filling it with his stored essence. After death, the immortal king's soul was cast out to where his otherworldly powers originated, the Shadow Realm. There he lingered, biding his time. Now the time has come. Dracula floods the world with the monstrous legion, with his monstrous legions, having them gather the blood necessary for him to become whole once more and return to the land. Okay. That's the last of the descriptions. That's the end of this game. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!